It's your girl, Lovely D, y'all. How everybody doing out there today? Today, y'all, we need to talk. And I mean, we need to seriously talk. So I need y'all to really pay attention. Mhm. Keep those ears open. Whatever's on the side of you, tell them to hush the noise because you really need to pay attention to me today. Okay? We need to talk. We need the gospel. We need to let it all out today. Okay? Today needs to be said. Something needs to be said and something needs to be done. And y'all already know I'm going to say it and I'm going do it. So, like I say, this your girl Lovely D. Welcome to my channel. Okay. Well, y'all, let me get comfortable because something needs to be said and we're gonna get this together because a lot of people is going through it as myself. Okay. Y'all, it's hot. Um um so y'all, let me tell y'all something, okay? The topic is today. Um, when somebody is deeply mad at you, I mean deeply mad at you. That means they is extremely mad at you for whatever reason. Okay, whatever reason they mad at you, they really deeply mad at you, and they tries to do hurtful things to you. Okay, you really needs to watch these people closely. Okay, listen to what I say. Okay, you really needs to watch them really closely. Okay, I'm telling y'all from experience what happened to me. So y'all already know I got to tell y'all. So y'all go watch y'all so y'all already know Lovely D love y'all. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. And before I really get into it and start it, the ones really hurt you real bad is who? Not your enemies. Because you already know your enemies don't like you. They wish for your downfall anyway. So we're gonna push the enemies on the side, okay? The so-called friend, they only can do so much. Whatever you tell them, they could try to go at you. But who really know y'all? Who really know y'all? That's right, your family members. Okay? You really have to watch some of your family members. I'm not saying all, okay? You really need to watch some of y'all family members because some of y'all family members is smiling in y'all face and can't stand y'all guts. Some of y'all family members is praying for y'all downfall. Why? Because they is jealous of y'all, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be jealous. Whatever you have, they can get it too. Instead of staying at a standstill, get up and go do the same thing y'all is doing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, okay, let's get into it. Today. And y'all, I want y'all to talk to me today, okay? But I really want y'all to listen also. Thank you. Okay, I really want y'all to listen also. Here, you come sit and get some. Okay. Now, whatever the reason is that family member got mad at you, is jealous of you for whatever reason. Okay, you really have to watch that family member because that family member will try to hurt you. They will be very spiteful to you. Y'all already know I ain't lying to tell y'all. Y'all already know anything I tell y'all is true. Okay, I'm not gonna say any name. Okay. Um, I'm not going. My page is not to bash anybody, But I'm gonna let y'all know the insight so y'all can watch people. Okay. First of all, you have to look for the red flags. Uh-uh. Give it. Okay. First of all, y'all have to look for the red flags. And the red flags that I'm talking about, okay, pay attention. The red flags that I'm talking about, when good things is happening to you, hey, well, how you doing? Welcome, 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 everybody. When good things happen to you, God is blessing you, all that good stuff. They pretend like they happy. Hey, they pretend like they happy. They pretend like they care about you. They don't care about you. They sit in your company because they trying to see where and how you got what you got. Even though they is like at a standstill. And what I mean as a standstill, thumbs up. And what I mean, stop you hitting. What I mean as a standstill, they don't want to do nothing what they like besides just sit down in the bed, the couch, outside, whatever. Thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed that. Um, they sits at a standstill and it watches different people. You understand what I'm saying? But if you really think about it, when you have problems in your life, that's when they get put in. Oh, well, what happened? Oh, for real? Well, why that's happened? Okay, so why you don't act the same way when somebody is being blessed and being happy? Things is happening good in their life. You understand what I'm saying? They do spiteful things to you. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying? Y'all have to watch these people. Y'all really have to watch these people. And like I said, it's your family members who starts it. Because your enemies, we already know they don't like you. Y'all, come on now, y'all. Y'all already know that. Your enemies don't like you at all. They despise you. So we're gonna push them in to the side because y'all not gonna sit there in gospel and tell y'all enemies anything about y'all. Okay? Now y'all so-called friends, they do some shady stuff too. But your family members, your close, listen to what I say, your close family members, that's the ones who tries to hit you the hardest. But the thing is, some of them can't even think. They can't even think because they tries to be so spiteful to you. They hurting their own self. I know y'all saying, "What are you talking about, lovely? What the world are you talking about?" I'm glad you asked. What I'm talking about, breaking it down to you. Just say, just just say, you let one of your family members stay with you. Okay, you trying to fix your house up. Listen to me. Okay? Come on now, listen to me. You trying to fix your house up. Okay, for it to look, would you stop? For it to look nice, so you could be comfortable in your house. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, they be spiteful. They might rip your new sofa. They might trash the area where they stand, and you constantly saying, "Can you clean it up?" I'm trying to keep the house clean. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Especially if you have children and they leave pampers and you know food plates or whatever around in the area, and other people come to your house and they sees that. That's what I'm talking about. Spiteful thing. Just keep the house clean. Okay, another thing. I'm gonna break it down to many as much as I can so y'all can pay attention. Okay. They will steal your money. Hmm. They will steal your money, and then a trip part about it, they will be looking. They will be looking for the money, your money with you, knowing they already stole it from you. Now that's spiteful. That ain't no good. That's hateful. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, if that person's saving and doing what that person needs to do, saving, why would you uh take that person money? Just how that person got their money, you can do the same. You know what I'm saying? They can do the same. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like different things they does. Bring me here. You don't put no gas in the car. But knowing y'all wants to be nice because that's your family members and you try to help people, certain people. Y'all know what I'm saying? And they don't put no gas in your car. You know what I'm saying? They let the children, oh, they let the children or themselves, I'm sorry, eat in the car, just trash it up, and they don't want to clean it up. Y'all already know what I'm talking about, y'all. You have to watch spiteful people. hmm And it's like they tries to bring you down. hmm They tries to bring you down, but they can't bring you down. Why? Because God blessing you. Whatever God gives to you, nobody cannot take it away. Remember that. I don't care how hard they try. I don't care what they do. They're not gonna succeed because if God give it to you, nobody cannot take it away from you. Remember that. Okay? But I'm gonna tell y'all this and keep this in mind. They be so spiteful to you. Why would y'all eat from that person? Y'all don't know if that person will put something in your food because they is really trying to destroy you. Hey, they really trying to destroy you. They see you trying to strive to the top, and as you striving to the top, they trying to pull you down on their level, and their level is nothing because they content where they are. They don't take care of their kids. I mean, they small, the pound trying to be wet. I mean, stool all in their pamper. They go all outside, and sometimes just don't care. Why? Because they be on their phone. They be on the phone. They can't take care of their children like they're supposed to be because they're on their phone. But let me tell y'all something. It's certain children because some people, y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I take good care. Well, I ain't gonna say good care because they just do more for the other child. And it's like they'll push the other child on the side and take care of the other child. I mean that even though that's your own children, you do what you want with your own children, but these children is gonna grow up. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They're gonna grow up and they're gonna see what you are doing to them. But back to what I was saying, you got to watch people like you have to watch people like that because some people could be so evil and so conniving. You know, they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to do good when you have new people coming inside of your life and they see you are happy and they see you content. What the first thing they gonna do? They gonna try to do something to try to kill it. They don't want you smiling. Long as you is mad and you worried, stuff all on your mind, things ain't going in your life like you want it to, they content. They smile, they look, and you notice that they smile when things happen bad to you. But when God is blessing you and you're doing good in life, they just look like they scared because a person do not want another person to strive to the top on top of them. Of course they gonna go on top of them because some of these people is content where they at. Believe what I think. They content where they at. So be mindful. Do not let nobody bring you down to their level, and you know they not doing nothing in life. Thumbs up. They not doing nothing in life to make themselves successful, but they get jealous of you when they see you is striving to the top. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because a person get real jealous of that. Nobody, so I ain't gonna say nobody, but some people do not want another person to get above them because they get mad. So the first thing they gonna do, they gonna try to bring you down to they level. But y'all better watch that because they good. They good at it. Why? Because they always do people, certain people that. But let me tell you something. You can't help everybody because everybody do not want and they will not accept your help. That's what I want to say. They ain't gonna accept your help. Why? Because then they gonna be like, oh, she thinks she too much. He think he too much. It's not that a person think they too much, they trying to help you. But the thing is, when someone is being untruthful to you, it's not the part that they keep lying to you. Pay attention. It's not the part that they keep lying to you. The part is they playing with your intelligence. They insulting you. It's like, and you know they lying. And you just be looking at them like, hmm, y'all don't want to hear that. Because y'all already know they lying. But you just don't want to, you're lying. You're lying. I don't want to hear all that. You're lying. So what you gonna do? Just try to see how far a person will go to you. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You got to watch people like that because when certain people is not happy with themselves, they will try to make you unhappy. So why? Because this is their life. This their life. They does this day in and day out. They got a whole lot of time on they showed us because they're not trying to do nothing besides, like I said, landing on the race, sitting on the couch, sitting outside, sitting in the truck, doing whatever they want to do. But, and you looking at them like, you're not trying to do nothing with your life. Why? Life is too short, y'all. Y'all try to strive to the on top. Try to do any and everything y'all can do to better yourself. And when y'all see people like that, try to stay away from them, even if they your family members. You can't feel sorry for everybody because everybody's not gonna feel sorry for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be mindful and you got to watch certain people because certain people will tell you a big lie, and then as they telling it to you, before you find out they lying, you sit there and you look and be like, oh, for real? Oh, and I can't believe that. You sucking all that up. Um, you you sucking all of that up. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting back and you thinking, why is they like that? where did they go wrong in their life? They're gonna go wrong in their life like that because they don't have nothing to look forward to. And when someone don't have nothing to look forward to, they try to take your peace and they try to take your happiness away from you. Why? Because they happiness and peace is just gone. And the thing is, they be used to that. They be used to lying, being conniving, being hateful, using people, and so on and so on. Y'all know what I'm talking at. Y'all know where I'm getting at. But you got to watch people like that because some people is not to be trusted. Even if that's your family members, even if that's your so-called friends, you know. But the thing is, watch it now. A stranger on the street will help you before one of your family friends, so-called friends or whatever. They will help you. And then the thing is, they wouldn't ask you for nothing. They still got good people out here in this world. I'm not saying everybody is not good. I'm not saying that. I say some. Watch some people. Okay, you have to watch some people because some people is trying to destroy your life. Why? Because their life is already destroyed. So it's like their life is destroyed and they don't have anything going on in their life. So what the next step? They're gonna try to destroy your life. They miserable. You have to watch miserable people because miserable people will honestly try to hurt you to the heart. They will try to take any and everything away from you. And then if you sit back and you think about it and you be like, okay, what did you get out of that? What did you get out of that? Trying to be hurtful. What did you get out of trying to hurt me? Hurt whoever. And you sit down and you be thinking like, all I did for you and I try to help you. And then you find out down the line, they didn't even like you. But it's like, you're not surprised because you see they did other people that. But in the back of your head, no, that person ain't gonna do me that. Y'all know how I go. No, man, no, I'm trying to help this person. This person need help because and they give a reason. But if you sit back and you really think, I'm trying to help this person, but this person don't even want to help themselves. So where do you go from there? But you being you, that go over your head, and you don't look no further. You do what you needs to do because you're a good person. You still tries to help that person. Mm. But when they don't need you no more, they uses you. You know, when it gets to the end, they tries to use and abuse and tries to take everything that you strive hard for. That's why you don't tell everybody all your business. You don't tell everybody all your business. I don't care if it's a family member, a friend, or co-worker, neighbor, or whoever. Certain things you need to keep to yourself. Like when you know you is trying to do something in life, and it's like, okay, this is my goal. I wanna do this. I'm gonna strive to the top. I'm gonna do any. and everything to get to this point. You're gonna do any and everything to try to better yourself, and then when you see things if going good, um and so the first thing you're gonna be like, girl, guess what? Such and such just happened to me. Oh, I'm about to get a promotion. Okay, so you about to get a promotion in your job. They know they do drug tests or whatever, and you about to get a raise. You about to just shoot up to the top, however it goes. You know what I'm saying? The first thing they're gonna do is what? Try to knock you, and what they gonna try to knock you at? What will stop you from getting that position if you have drugs in your system? So what they would do, they will sit there and smoke some certain kind of drugs that will get in your own system, and they will call up, oh, I think this person is on drugs, and your boss will be like, I never had a problem with that, but I'm just gonna test them because I never know. You get tested, you got drugs in your system. What the person uh did and blowing it all in your face, and you're like, don't do that. Nah, I'm about to get promoted, or I'm about to get this and that. They don't care. They don't care. They want you to get fired so you can start from scratch. So when you know a person is trying to do certain things like that, or try to make you stay up, or try to do anything to get you off a task, y'all better watch these people. Y'all better watch these people because they not trustworthy. And y'all, they not trustworthy at all. So I'm telling y'all, pay attention because they out to get you. And like I said, it be the least person you expect is trying to bring you down. You busy looking at a certain person. Oh, I got to watch her because I know she jealous or whatever. But the person you need to watch, you don't. You let them go scot free. And them the ones who is trying to do you in dirty. Do you in dirty. You have to watch people like that. Because if you think about it, what they got to lose? Nothing. Because they is comfortable where they're at. And where they at is a nobody. That's what I call these people. A nobody. When they just go house to house, I can't front job to job. They don't keep the jobs, or they just don't have jobs, and be like, okay, I'm content. Uh, certain person is gonna give me money, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. They depends on other people, so y'all better watch that too. Y'all be feeling sorry for some people. Oh, well, you know what? He go $100 to try to help you out. That's how they survive. They survive on feeding different people lies. hmm And then the trip part about it, y'all. And then when you catch them in a lie, and then you be like, okay, I can't deal with it no more. Now I'm about to tell that person what they was doing. Then they try to come full force at you to try to hurt you. But if you a child of God, God gonna put that wall. You understand? God gonna put that wall. God is gonna protect you with His loving arms. God ain't gonna let that person try to hurt you. No, God is not going to do that. And then God is going to turn around whatever they try to do to hurt you. God is going to turn it around and bless you with it. Y'all don't believe that, huh? And then the trip part about it, while God is trying to make you comfortable and try to make you successful, God about to deal with that person. Why? Because y'all God's children. And God don't play behind his children. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I know I'm a child of God. And I always tell people, you better watch what you do me. Because like, you see my father in heaven, he gonna deal with you. And certain people just laugh or whatever. But when God start dealing with them, they gonna be like, why this happened to me? Well, what happened to me? Oh, this and that. God dealing with you. God dealing with you. While I'm sitting, while you're sitting back and you be like, and then you hear about it and you be like, oh, God dealing with them. God dealing with them. Y'all don't have to do anything. Believe that. Y'all don't have to try to get back. Y'all don't have to try to be mean or nasty. Let God deal with those ungrateful people who tries to uh do harm to you in your life. But y'all protect it because God is gonna make sure you straight. So whatever they tries to do, let them try it. Ain't gonna go far because your father is going to protect you. hmm Your father is going to protect you. That's why I tell everybody pray. Get a relationship with God. Have faith in God. Believe in God. Have patience with God. God should be your everything. But some people don't believe that. And then they pretend like they loving God and they all godly. They read the Bible or whatever. The devil knows the Bible from front to back. So what's different about this person who was trying to attack you? But God ain't gonna let them God is not gonna let them attack you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And don't try to get back. Because when God is at work, don't step in God's way. Let him take control of it all. Because y'all listen, that's not y'all problem anymore. It's God's problem. And God is gonna deal with those unsaved people who pretend to love God, who pretend to like you. If they don't love God and they don't worship God, what you think? Do you stand a chance? If they does that with God, you already know you don't stand a chance. That means y'all better really get away from these people. That's why I already say, be prayed up. Y'all, let me tell you something. I pray for everything. I pray for everything. Y'all, I could lose one of my sandals. Oh Lord Jesus, could you please show me where my sandal? Let somebody in the house find my sandal. I mean, guide me to my sandal. Oh, and I just be praying, and before you know it, bam, I got my sandal. See, man, God, oh, we have a relationship. Always did. I've been a prayer. I've been believing in God. I've been having faith in God. Y'all. And some people and some people really do be trying to play with me. And you know what? My father always attacked me. I just sit back and I just be looking. Hmm. Oh, I ain't worried. My fault about the deal with her. Oh, I ain't worried. My fault about the deal with him. Whoever's trying to attack you and you's a child of God, step back. That's not your situation anymore. Don't try to intervene when God is at work because y'all telling God, push over. You ain't doing any good. I got it. And don't try to be mean and hateful to a person once God take control. I mean, we human. Yes, we does things, we say things that we not supposed to or what not we shouldn't say or whatever. That's why God is a forgiving God. Drop to your knees and you talk to God and you pray to God. You talk and explain and you ask God to forgive you. You tell God what you did because God already know what you did, but God wants to hear from you. Drop to your knees and you ask God to forgive you for whatever you did. And believe me, believe He is gonna forgive you because God is a loving God. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, don't get me started with the preacher. Because I can sit here and I can preach to you good. But that's on another video. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. You better keep God first in your life. Did you hear what I said? You better keep God first in your life. Because God is a jealous God. Whoever you put before Him, God just gonna pick that little soul up and pluck it out of His way. And every time you put somebody before Him, He just gonna be plucking and plucking and plucking until you don't have nobody to call on but drop to your knees and surrender and ask God, what did I do? What should I do? Or however they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You better get it together. Because some people in this world, they think they can do it themselves. And for the matter, you know you can't. You need God for everything. But everybody don't believe in God. But that's another story. That's not our problem. We can't judge nobody. So we gonna let God deal with these people. But y'all keep on helping people. Because let me tell you something. See, when all that happened to me one day, I said to myself, I wouldn't help another person to save their life. And you know what? I had to sit down and think. You really is gonna go there. You really gonna stoop to their level. Now God gonna deal with you. Do y'all really want that to happen? No. We don't want God to deal with us. That means don't stoop to their level. Whatever, and guess what, y'all? We human. We all learn. We say stuff so hateful and be like, nah, now what you gonna say? But true in the fact, you better get on your knees and you better ask God to forgive you. Because don't let nobody uh make you stoop to their level. Because they nobodies. They nobodies to you. They just a lost soul. Just keep praying for them. You understand what I'm saying? Just keep praying for them. Pray to God, and ask God to touch they heart, to change the negativity, bad, hateful ways. You can't do it. I don't care how much y'all fuss or you talk or whatever. If they're not gonna believe, you got to let God do it. But just keep praying for them. You know what I'm saying? Just keep praying for them. It is what it is. You ain't God. So stop trying to walk in God's shoes. Just pray for them. And once you pray for them, leave it alone. You already did your part. You pray for that person. Because sometimes a person don't be thinking, what should you do? What should you say? But when you angry, you say bad things out of your mouth. You better watch that. I'm guilty. I ain't gonna sit in line and say, y'all, that's a shame. Y'all shouldn't do that. I'm guilty to the fact. But I'm a child of God. I drops to my knees and I say, Lord Jesus, please forgive me. But you have to watch people. You have to watch people and don't let people. No, in my room. Um, don't let people drag you to their level because God already dealing with them. God already working with them. Don't let God work with you. Don't let God chastise you from doing bad things because they made you go to their level. We humans, sometimes we do. But once everything is said and done, you got time to think and you be like, you know what? I did something I should never did. I went to that person level and I say certain things I should never say. And that's when you and God, y'all talk amongst yourself in secret. You don't have to pray. You don't have to talk in front of nobody. When you talking to God, you talk to God by yourself. Nobody needs to know what you talking to God for. Because once God talk to you, nobody not gonna hear, nobody not gonna understand. When it's time for you to get blessed, uh, everybody gonna know because you gonna be shining, you know. But I'm not gonna sit there and lie. If you're good to smile, actually smile and be yourself instead of just making yourself smile just because you don't want to be angry and mad all the time. And y'all don't let nobody take y'all peace no more. Don't let nobody take y'all peace. Mm-mm. It's not worth it. Believe me, I learned my lesson. That's why they say you live and you learn. Are y'all listening to me? Because I know y'all coming in and y'all coming out. But you better take this word I'm trying to give to you. Because you don't want to be on the other side and then you decide you wants to look at me talk or whatever. It's too late. I'm trying to give y'all heads up so y'all don't fall in the same steps I did. That's why I love helping my fans, my audience, or whoever decides to watch me. hmm I know people just be watching me, they can't stand my guts, but they sit there and take whatever I'm saying. They're not gonna let me know they taking it. They're not gonna comment. They're not gonna like because they don't want me to know they looking at me. You know, certain people probably be looking at me right now. Hey, are you listening? You better pay attention. you know, but I tell you this much: you better watch yourself. You better look for red flags. When God gives you that intuition, you better pay attention. God been giving me a intuition, and I've been feeling so many things in my gut feelings. But you know what? I overlooked it for the little one. I overlook it for the little one because you're gonna do certain things to try to help certain people. You know, it could be a baby, a teenager, a toddler, whatever. You gonna try to do any and everything to take care of that child. Why? Because you took a person and you don't want nothing to happen to a child. Mm. Everybody is not like you. So when that child get away from you, always pray for that child. Even though you don't see that child, you might not see that child never. But you always pray and ask God to protect that child, to guide that child the right way. Don't let nobody misuse that child. Because a child cannot stand up and say what they want to say. They don't like certain things, but they can't say nothing because you the mama, you the daddy, you a grown up around them. So what the first thing they gonna do? They gonna have to try. They gonna have to take it. They gonna have to take what you just shirt out. Is that right? No. Do they care? No. But you being you gonna help that child the best way you know how. But once that child get taken away from you, baby, it's time to pray. Even though you've been praying with the child, for the child, because y'all, let me tell you something. And every mother, every father do not teach their children how to pray. That's why the grandmothers, the mimi, the whatever you call yourself, you want your grandchildren, whatever, to call you. You continue praying for that child. And when that child is in your presence, always be in that child ear and say, I love you. I'm gonna always protect you through guide. Through guide. Because that's God's child. Did y'all hear what I say? Those little bitty souls, that's God's children. God ain't gonna let you do no damage to that child. If you do damage to that child, you best of rest for sure. God gonna deal with you. That child can't tell you nothing to stand up for itself, but God will deal with you. He will chastise you. And you're wondering why things ain't going right in your life. Every time you do something, you think something go good or whatever, you be smiling, be like, yeah, I did it, I'm doing it, and then it collapses. Because it's not of God. God is not gonna bless everything you doing. Because some things is not right what you doing. And if it's not right, God is not gonna bless it. And if you not right, God is not gonna bless you. He love all his children. But y'all, mm, when it get to the end of the world, like they always say. At first, when I was small, listen to me, y'all. At first, when I was small, I used to hear a lot of grown ups say, going to heaven is a narrow road. Going to the pits of hell is a wide road. Now, as I'm growing up in life, I'm noticing different things in life. And now I'm 53. I pay attention to a lot of things in life. You know right from wrong. See me? They call me scary. I ain't doing it. I'd rather be scared to deal with God and let God chastise me. I ain't saying I'm perfect, but if it's wrong and it's dealing with the cops, police, whatever you call them, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Mm-mm. No. And guess what? God protects me. God speaks for me. When you try to attack me or do me anything, hey, my father gonna deal with you. But the thing is, y'all, I be warning people. Y'all be trying to mess with me, God gonna deal with you. And before you know, I sit back and I be like, I be want to say it's good for you, but that's not my place. Let God deal with you. Let God deal with you. I don't have to tell you anything. Let God deal with you. You know. But yeah, I promise everybody that I will come on here at 9:30, even though I was a little late, 9:40, 45, or whatever. I'm always late, y'all. But whatever I do, y'all enjoy it. So this not gonna be a long video. I'm about to cut it short. I wish everybody did get something out of what I just was telling y'all. And don't hesitate to listen to this video again because this video can help you in life, what I was speaking of. So I advise y'all to share it to certain people. Put it on your page because you don't know who needs to hear it. Everybody is just not gonna sit and tell you what they're going through. A lot of people suffering in silence because they try to be so secretive. Thank you for the thumbs up. You know, they try to be so secretive, and as they being so secretive, them the ones who suffer in silence. Them the ones who keep everything bottled inside because they don't have nobody to talk to. The reason why they don't have nobody to talk to because they don't trust a lot of people. Because a lot of people is not to be trusted with your situation in your life. Because you could tell somebody something and you'd be like, don't tell nobody nothing. Before you know it, the whole world know it. But it's not going to come exactly the way you say it. They're going to switch. Y'all already know they're going to switch it up. I can say, y'all, I'm going to go in my car. Who coming? By the time it gets to me, you say, I can't come with you in your car. What? I didn't even say that. Y'all know how I go. People put whatever they want, what you saying. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why I say keep your goodies to yourself. I don't care if that's your family members. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. That's what I'm learning, y'all. Because I'm a big talker. When I get happy, I explode. What? I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm living and I'm learning. I'm still young. I'm 53 years old. Y'all liking it? Mm. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get it together in life because life is too short. Y'all better watch people who y'all put in your life. For real, for real, for real. But like I always say, it's your close family members who try to knock you down. Why? They jealous of you. You tell them everything. They see everything. They see you grows up. You know family members talk. You don't even have to be there. And you hear everything about a certain family member life. And then when they get back there, you can be like, how you know? I didn't even tell you. Certain things you don't have to say nothing. You don't know who watching you. That's why I always say watch what you say in front of people. Because you don't know who watching you. You don't know who you talking around. And they sitting there like, but they ear right by you, listening to everything you say. Hmm. Then when mad day come, they say so much of stuff, and you be like, "How you know that?" Because they pay attention to your life. Why? They envy you. They wanna be you. They see your life as so much greater than theirs. They know your life is important. They nobody's. People walking, they're not gonna stop and be like, "Oh, what she just sitting there for?" They just gonna walk and pass her by. You are nobody. People not gonna mess with nobody. Not even the devil is gonna mess with a nobody. People mess with people who striving to the top, who got something going on in their life. That's who they go after. Y'all don't believe that, huh? Y'all better believe it. You know. I'm trying to go yet, but I'm still talking because I'm talking to y'all and I'm thinking at the same time what else to tell y'all because like I said, this video is gonna be short. I got a lot to do in my house. You know, I'm trying to clean it out and mm, you know when you got to clean up after people who stays with you, whatever. But I ain't gonna go there. You know, but yeah, I got a lot to do. I sure do. Yes, I do pay attention to people who is on my channel. Yes, I do. How are you doing? But you got to get it together. You really have to get it together because you shouldn't trust everybody because everybody is not to be trusted. Just because, listen to me good. Okay, I know who you are. And yes, I've been praying for you, baby. You're gonna be okay. I gave it to God. And I hope you're feeling good today, sweetheart. No problem. You so sweet. Um, but for you, keep praying and having faith, okay? But y'all, let me tell y'all, and I can't stress this anymore. Watch who you talk to. Watch. Just sitting there talking. Just sitting there talking. But watch who you talk to, watch who you talk around, watch who you help, watch just who be around in your circle. Your circle should be small. You shouldn't be having all these people in your circle because to the matter, everybody is not for you. Just because they smile in your face every day, they trying to see what are you doing in your life? Why you smiling so much? Why you happy? Why everything going good for you? Because you a child of God. You was a good person. You know, if you're a good person, I mean, good things is gonna happen to you. You less, you least expect things just fall in your lap and be like, "Wow, thank you," because that happens to me all the time. I ain't gonna lie, that happens to me all the time. So it's based in like you live and you learn. Don't live and just keep bang, bang, bang. You know, knocking your head against the wall, letting somebody knock your head and using you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. That was my son, y'all. But let me see. Well, actually, you the only person that you see. You the person. You the only person that you see. But once I normally close out, believe it or not, I be having what 200-300 people looking at me, but everybody don't get counted for. That y'all see. You know, so don't worry how many people you see, because the people who just sit there and look, um, they don't get counted for. But yeah, they be sitting there watching. And I'm glad they be sitting there watching. Because anytime I make a video, I love to help in each and every last one. If I could help the world, I would. I will try. I will try my best. Hey, hey, Dylan. So yeah, pretty much. Um, you live and you learn. Don't keep living and you don't learn. That's when it's bad. You know, that's when it's bad. You keep living and doing the same thing over and over and over. You keep hitting your head, in the same spot. You hit your head so much, it don't even hurt no more because you're used to it. You know? So, you live and you learn, my babies. Okay, you live and you learn. And always pray to God, always keep God, in your life. Always keep God first. Don't never put God, don't never put nobody before God. That's what I want to say. Always have faith, always believe, all that good stuff. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, I'm trying to see what else to say before I close out. Um, but yeah, you know, get your life together. It's not too late. It's never too late. Every time God open up your eyes, you have a new chance to get your life together. Okay? So I pray for everybody that everybody got what I was talking about. And if you're going through the same thing that I was going through, baby, I hope the best for you. I hope the best for you. Oh, yo, this very important. What I'm about to tell y'all, this very important. Okay, y'all better listen. Don't let nobody uh have milk coming to your house. Don't let nobody have milk coming to your house. And if you do decide you want somebody to help somebody and they come inside your house, only let them stay in your house for a week. Don't let them stay in your house over 2 weeks. Because if they do call the police, They gonna make that. They gonna tell you that person got to stay in your house. So I mean, we don't wanna go through. Baby, I learned my lesson. Nobody can stay with me anymore. I don't care if it's 2 days. No. I bumped my head so many times. My head, I'm dizzy, y'all. I'm so dizzy I can't sit down. That's how many times I bumped my head. But oh, this last time, baby, I learned. I learned. Yes, Lord, I learned. I'm not gonna stop helping people because this is what I do, and I know God is gonna continue blessing me. But you can't come stay in my house never. Not for 1 day, not for 2 hours, because 2 hours you might try to stay for what, 2 years. And then when it's time for me to say, okay, you need to go, you might call the police on me and beg the police to make you stay in my house. No, I'm not dealing with that. Because that's what some people do, y'all. When you want them out your house and they don't want to get out to your house, they'll call the police and tell the police they were staying in your house more than 2 weeks because they know the police gonna say, well, they live there. And you be like, what? They don't pay a bill. You live in your life. Not, how they say it? Not, nada. Nobody can stay in my house again. So y'all keep in mind, okay? Keep in mind. Do not let somebody live in your house more than 2 weeks. That's right. Y'all heard what I say, more than 2 weeks. I'm like, what's 2 weeks? They stay with you. They stay with you. More than 2 weeks, they stay with you if they call the police and you can't put them out. You got to what, evict them and you got to do all this stuff. Yes. Okay, y'all. But let me tell you this. Y'all, but I'm trying to give y'all some truthful thoughts. Because I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Don't you let nobody stay in your house more than 2 weeks. Because if they call the police gonna say they stay there. And what I heard too, don't let nobody have mail coming to your house. The first time you go to your mailbox and we gonna say Sally. And you go to your mailbox and you see Sally mail. Baby, you better call Sally. Okay, see you later, baby. You better call Sally. Uh-uh. Don't put no mail to my house. No. Oh, I'm just no, 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 no. Nip it in the bud. Right then and there. Don't let nobody stay in your house. That 15 day, bye-bye. That 15 day, they stay in your house. You can't put their tail out. Oh, that's all, Monique. 6 is not there. That 15 day, they stay with you. They stay with you. And you tell them, I want you out of my house. Y'all, they gonna sneak and call the police. Y'all gonna be asleep or doing whatever y'all need to do. Then y'all gonna hear tuck, 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 tuck. Or the person gonna wake you up and you get up and you look at the police all in your face and be like, what? Okay, she called the police because you trying to put her out the house. Yeah, I want her out my house. I want him out my house. However it go. Wow, how long you been staying here? Well, I've been staying here more than 2 weeks. Well, they reside here. And you be looking like, what? No, they don't. They're not even on the lease. They stay at your house for 15 days and they call the police, guess what? You can't put them out. Don't let, if you wants to be nice, let them stay just 1 week and then kick their ass out. Then kick their ass out, especially if they're dirty and they're trifling. Oh, Lord. And then you gotta deal with that? Oh, my Jesus. I will never deal with that again. And I hope y'all pay attention so y'all don't deal with that again. Or if you never dealt with it, believe me, you don't want to deal with it. Okay? So this is my story time. And as I want to tell y'all some insight. That's why I told y'all. I got something good to tell y'all. So I hope everybody did subscribe to my channel, share, and thank y'all from commenting. And hit that like button. But like I said, I'm not gonna say anybody's names on my channel because I don't want nobody to call the quote police that I say somebody's name. Oh, you say my name. And I heard my name because I was watching, because I know they sitting there watching. And I'm glad you're watching because I'm talking about you. How about that? I'm talking about you. I'm glad you're watching. Your little tail wouldn't be back in my house anymore, I tell you that much. But I'm not going to say nobody's name because I don't want certain people to call the police on me again. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So, y'all be blessed. Like I say, love y'all always. Mwah. See ya.